What's up? Welcome to my channel. I hope all of you have been doing wonderfully. My name is Fabi for those of you who are new, and today I am extremely thrilled for yesterday I got this in the mail. And as all of you know, I'm a makeup lover and this has been all the hype and rave on YouTube, so I wanted to experience it for myself and of course share my perspectives with all of you. So I did film the application, my first application, in front of this little lens so that you could of course see how the highlight applies on my skin. Anyhow, without any delays, let's get this video started. Very quickly, I did want to sit and share with you my thoughts on Cookie. Now, let's take into consideration that this is the first time I apply it, but it is a very striking highlight, and you will see on the demo that upon first application, bam, it tells you, here I am, my name's Cookie, look at me. However, I have noticed, and I did go out, I stepped outside, that my cheekbone stands out a ton. If you don't like intense highlights, you might have a problem with that because as I move around, depending on the angle, you can definitely see that I added product on my face. You see a line of highlight on your face, and some of us like our highlights to just blend a little more into our skin, so of course it can look more natural, but this says I'm a makeup lover, I want to show off my glow, and that's what it does. It does have shimmers, so that's something to note if you don't like shimmery highlights, and this is definitely a no for you. I am going to get use of it a ton whenever I want to look extra flashy, extra glowy. This is going to be a nice product to use. However, whenever I want to look a little more just not natural, because obviously makeup is not your natural go-to phase, but this highlight, what I'm trying to say is, doesn't hide at all. It doesn't. You can see it on your face, you can see where you've applied it, whether you apply it just one time or 2 times, whether you use setting spray or not. I feel like the setting spray does help it blend a little better into your skin, but still the highlight's intense and it calls its name. It says, I'm Cookie, I'm right here on your face, and look at me. Before I show you the demo, I do want you to see what the product looks like. I have a swatch here in my hand, and of course I am already wearing it. I did apply setting spray, not that it needs it, but I wanted to see how intense a highlight could get. On the demo, you will see my first application, then on this side, a second application, and then on top of that, the setting spray. So I do want to share some swatches with you before I take you to that. Right here, I do own the Mary Luminizer, and since that's a champagne highlight, I wanted to show you how that looked in comparison to Cookie, of course. These are Cookie swatches. This is a Mary Luminizer, and this is Cookie. As you can see, Cookie is definitely more intense than the Mary Luminizer is, and the application is also extremely intense on your cheeks. I guess you can gracefully build it if you get very little product and apply it on your skin, but of course it does have a few glitter particles. Before I ordered this online, I went to Ulta, I swatched it, they had the product available, but I second guessed myself in purchasing it because of the shimmer particles in it. However, today upon applying it on my face, I feel like it applies very gracefully. You can't really see those shimmers. I do want to mention that if you don't like a intense on your face highlight, this might not be the product for you. If you like more subtle glow from within highlighters, then there's better options than this for you. But if you like an intense highlight, if you just like to build your highlight again and again and again and again, this product could be very convenient for you only have to swipe once and the intensity is bam, right there. Anyhow, let me get you to the demo so that you can see how this baby applies. As you can tell, my makeup is completely done already, but I left the highlighter out intentionally so that of course you can see how it applies on my face. So here we have Cookie, and this thing has been sold out for a million years, and I finally got my hands on it. I did swatch it at the store, and I thought for a moment about not buying it due to the fact that this highlight does have some shimmer particles. So if you're the type of girl that likes more of a highlight from within, something that doesn't have glitter, this does give you a little bit of shimmer, so there's something for you to think about. The highlighter does come with this little brush, and of course I am going to apply it with this same tool, since not all of us have a million thousand brushes to apply the highlight with. And if it comes with this, then that means the products are meant to be. So let's see how it looks on my cheeks. So I am going to grab the product. So I already have some highlighter here. Now let's see how it looks on the highest parts of my cheekbones, of course, since that's my favorite place for highlight. And bam, instant kaboom. This is really intense for sure. Now, to be honest with you, I really like how it looks on my face. I panicked a little when I saw shimmer particles when I was at the store trying it on, but this looks very pretty. It's an intense highlight. If you don't like something that, like people say, you can see from space, then this is probably not the highlight for you. As I am saying, it does have some shimmer particles, so that's something to look at as well. Now let's try to build up this highlight a little more, just so that you can see, I don't know, how it looks if you want to intensify it. The brush is also not so bad. Oh, and man, is the glow intense. It's intense, what can I say? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little excited. I thought I wasn't going to like the highlight as much as I'm kind of liking it. The thing is, it's super striking on the first application. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what I like about it, that it's striking. So here is my cheek with, of course, a highlight. And here I am without. Without. I'm liking the with a ton. So let's apply it on this side of our face. And again, I'm using this brush. The brush is not so bad. I mean, it's not my favorite highlighting brush, but it does the job pretty good. And I'm also going to apply it right there in the center of my nose, but a little more lightly, since I do get oily on my T-zone. I don't want to just apply a ton of product, even though I kind of just did. So here is the highlighter. Now let's add some setting spray. I want to see how it looks with a little extra help. So as you can see, I already have Cookie on both sides, and I keep on looking at my face because I want to notice details. As far as I can see, yes, it is a little bit shimmery, but I don't think it emphasizes my blemishes that much. I do have a couple of blemishes here, all over my cheek actually at the moment, but I don't think it's calling more attention to them than they deserve, because let's face it, we don't want our blemishes to look at me, hello. Now let's apply setting spray, and I am going to be using MAC Fix Plus. I want to see how this baby looks with a little more intensity. So let me spray. And here I am fanning myself with my mirror. So as you can see, the setting spray in my perspective definitely intensified the highlight, but I feel like it also kind of blended it a little better into my skin. This is kind of like a very pretty champagne highlight. And this is how Cookie looks applied on both sides of my face. As you can see, it's an extremely beautiful but striking highlight. Like I said right now, if you don't appreciate a highlight that of course just shines from out of space, then this is probably not going to be the product for you. Also, the color stands out just a tad bit on my face. The setting spray did help the highlight blend in better, but as you can see, this is just powerful with one swipe. With two swipes, it's also intense. And if you're gonna add the setting spray, then of course it's gonna intensify it that much more, girls. So again, here is how it looks like on my face, and then here is the hand swatch. We've come to the end of this video. Hopefully you found it helpful or at least a little bit interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you still haven't. Please do hit that bell button for notifications. Leave your comments and requests down below, and I'll see you around next time. Have a very lovely day or a very beautiful night. Goodbye.